Hey guys, Sandy here, and today I was feeling like I wanted to scrapbook a photograph of my son. This is him when he was injured. He is now all good. So what I decided to do was pull out some Paper House products because they do have officially licensed United States Marine Corps merchandise, which is super awesome. They have it for multiple branches of the military. Now, this is actually not a military paper. It is the Explore Your World collection suitcases on the back, but I thought that this would be perfect since he is not at home in this photo. I did bring in a couple sheets of cardstock, or partial sheets, I should say, some blue, red, and black. Now I have these, which Paper House has made. I love this, and don't think that I'm going to use it for this photo, but I want you guys to see this because I love this so much. Okay, then we have the washi tape. It says U.S. Marine Corps Semper Fi, and then the black washi with the gold stars. So this is the photograph of my son, and let's see what I can do. Now, the first thing I had on my mind was adding some subtle stars to the background. So I pulled out a stencil and I also pulled out some glitter glaze. Now, I knew I wanted to do a messy stack of photo mats behind my photo. I didn't want it to be super rigid. Now, normally when I'm doing marine pages, I do want them to be like crisp corners, and I want the mats to be all the same, and I want there to be this linear fashion. But I felt like since this was a page about his broken ankle, that it just felt right to kind of do a messy stack of photo mats. So that's what I'm doing here. I did the black first, then the red, and then the blue. I just felt like the colors flowed really well that way. And I'm okay that there's not really black in the background paper because I'm going to add that in. Plus, I think it really pops the photo, and I definitely want the photo to be the focus of this layout. I'm not adding a whole lot of journaling. I'm literally adding like 2 sentences worth. I want my photo to tell the story. So this is the glitter glaze, and it's a little hunky. And honestly, guys, I don't know if this is the right way to do it or not, but I just add a little bit of water into my glitter glazes if they get a little bit hard, and then mix them up a little bit. They get a little bit soft and then they work perfectly. So I do mix this up for a second. Now this is a white glitter paste. It's called Sugar, and like I said, I just want it to be subtle. A lot of the stars that I put down I am going to end up covering up because I didn't really think about it and plan it out in my mind of where exactly the photo was going to be on top of the glitter glaze. So I do decide that I'm going to try to be like kind of crafty here, and like sneaky kind of crafty way, and not really lay the entire stencil down and just stencil the parts that's down. I decide not to do that because I really did not want to mess up the stars that I had going on. So I dried it and put stars all over the paper. And as you can see down there on the bottom, right above where I'm putting that Semper Fi, I actually burned my paper a little bit. I wasn't paying attention to what I was doing. I was looking off, talking to someone about something, and sure enough, I burned the paper. But I'm going to cover it up a little bit here. There's still going to be a mark, but it's not going to be quite as obvious. Now I am going to go ahead and do my title and my embellishments in a diagonal. It's going to go from the upper left hand side of the page to the lower right hand side. And I'm going to base it with this awesome washi tape. So the washi tape does say USMC and Semper Fi on it. It also has the American flag, and it is the camo washi tape. Now I knew that I wanted this United States Marines to go over top of the photo. I really like how it looks. I like how the layers mesh together, and I know that I'm going to be adding another word. So
while I'm adding this washi tape here and figuring out exactly where it should go, I'm also thinking about what letter stickers I have in my stash so that I can go ahead and finish doing the title. Now, these are the dog tags. It says first to fight. And I just lowered the washi tape a little bit because I didn't feel like there was enough space above there. I felt like there was like a lot of just tight jumbled mess was going to happen up there. Now I decided also to pull the second layer of foam tape off of the dog tags, and that's just because this was giving it some serious height, and I did not want that much height up in this upper left hand corner. So I pull out my thickers, and I'm actually going to write down unstoppable. I'm off to the left hand side figuring this out to figure out where the center of the word unstoppable is, because I kind of want it centered over top of the United States Marines. It's not exactly, now that I'm looking at the layout, let me pull it up here. It's not exactly centered, but you know what? It's close enough. And like I said, we're doing a layout about a broken ankle, so I'm okay with a little bit of wonkiness. So these are thickers, and since they are foam thickers, they're definitely going to stick. And I thought about, just for a nanosecond, guys, just leaving it as stoppable United States Marines. But you know what? I really did not want, you know, the sadness of the broken ankle to come through in the layout. I wanted the joy. I mean, obviously he's smiling, obviously he's in uniform, obviously he's still doing things that he needed to do. So went with unstoppable. Now I felt like I needed a little bit more black on the page because I did have that black photo mat. I haven't really addressed it anywhere else. So I grabbed the other washi tape, and it has gold stars on a black background. And I'm just going to lay it down in 3 places so that it's going from the upper left hand corner of the page all the way down to the bottom right. And you can see I kind of camouflaged where that burn mark was with that star. Now what I do is when I visualize where my journaling is, I kind of just hover my pencil or my finger over where it's actually going to go, so I can kind of picture it in my head and figure out if that's the actual place I want it to go. So I didn't want it down the side of the page. Normally I wouldn't leave something like that where it looks like the title is going to fall off, but I don't think it is. For some reason, it doesn't look that way to me. It doesn't look like it's about ready to fall off the ledge. It looks fine. So I just added the date, and that is going to do it for this layout, guys. I'm just adding a little bit more adhesive. Now I thought about drawing an outline around the white portion of the paper. I still haven't decided if I'm going to do that or not. I like the layout the way it is. I like the subtle stars. So thanks so much for watching, guys, and I can't wait to see you again. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button if you haven't already done so. Leave me a comment below. Love to chat with you. And make sure you hit the bell too so you can get notifications whenever a video drops. See you guys later.